Welcome to History Uncovered, where the past comes alive in vivid detail. In this series, we're exploring one of the most pivotal moments in American history, the westward expansion. From the dusty trails of the Oregon Trail to the lawless frontier towns, we'll delve into the stories of the brave men and women who shaped the course of a nation. Today, we'll be discussing one of the most significant events in American history, the annexation of Texas and the subsequent Mexican-American War. This conflict marked a crucial turning point in the westward expansion as the United States expanded its territory and asserted its claim to the land. The annexation of Texas was a long and complex process that began in the 1830s. The Texans, who were primarily American settlers, had grown dissatisfied with the Mexican government and sought independence. In 1836, they declared their independence and established the Republic of Texas. However, Mexico refused to recognize the new republic, and tensions between the two nations continued to escalate. In 1845, the United States Congress voted to annex the Republic of Texas, which became the 28th state in 1845. This move was deeply unpopular with Mexico, which had long considered Texas to be part of its territory. The Mexican government refused to recognize the annexation, and tensions between the two nations continued to rise. The situation finally came to a head in 1846, when a Mexican cavalry unit attacked a group of American soldiers in the disputed territory near the Rio Grande. This incident sparked the Mexican-American War, which would last for 2 years and result in the United States gaining control of a significant amount of new territory, including present-day California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and parts of Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Wyoming. One notable example of the significance of the Mexican-American War is the story of General Zachary Taylor, who led the American Army to victory in several key battles, including the Battle of Monterrey and the Battle of Buena Vista. Taylor's successes on the battlefield helped to secure American control over the disputed territory and paved the way for the eventual signing of the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, which ended the war and established the Rio Grande as the border between the United States and Mexico. The Mexican-American War also had a profound impact on the concept of manifest destiny. As Americans expanded their territory and asserted their claim to the land, they began to see themselves as part of a larger national project, one that aimed to spread democracy, civilization, and American values across the continent. This ideology drove the construction of new roads, bridges, and settlements, and it fueled the growth of industries such as agriculture, mining, and trade. In addition to its role in shaping manifest destiny, the Mexican-American War also facilitated the development of the California Trail. The trail, which spanned from Missouri to California, was used by thousands of Americans who sought to settle in the newly acquired territory. The trail played a crucial role in the growth and development of the western United States, facilitating the establishment of new settlements and the expansion of trade and commerce. One notable example of the significance of the California Trail is the story of the Donner Party, a group of American settlers who became stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains during the winter of 1846-1847. The party's tragic fate, which resulted in the deaths of over half of its members, serves as a stark reminder of the dangers and challenges faced by early American settlers as they sought to expand their territory and establish new homes. As we explore the history of the Mexican-American War and the subsequent expansion of American territory, it's essential to acknowledge the complex and often fraught relationship between European Americans and Native American tribes. The war and its aftermath had a devastating impact on many Native American communities who were forcibly removed from their lands and relocated to reservations. This legacy of violence and dispossession continues to have an impact on Native American communities today. In conclusion, the Mexican-American War was a pivotal moment in American history, marking the beginning of a new era of expansion and growth for the United States. From its role in shaping manifest destiny to its facilitation of the development of the California Trail, the war played a significant part in the growth and development of the nation. As we continue our journey through the annals of time, we'll explore more stories of bravery, determination, and resilience, and examine the complex and often fraught history of American expansion. That's all for today. Join us next time on History Uncovered as we continue our series on America's westward expansion, exploring the lawless frontier towns and the brave men and women who shaped the course of a nation.